In the 2010-2011 season, the Big East was stacked. 11 teams from the conference would go to the NCAA tournament. Yet against all that talent, UConn's men's basketball team managed to make history with a 5 games in 5 days performance that was simply the best. Led by junior point guard Kemba Walker, UConn did win the Maui Invitational Tournament to open their season. But after that, they underwhelmed. Still, they were ranked 21st in the country and were pegged to win at least 1 game before bowing out. That alone would have been an improvement compared to recent years, since they hadn't won a Big East tournament game since 2005. UConn's regular season performance kept them from landing a first or second round bye. So to win the entire thing, they'd have to do something never done before and win 5 games straight, no days off. Day 1 went exactly as expected against DePaul, the conference new kid who only had 1 victory to their name that entire calendar year. Kemba scored 26, the same as UConn's victory margin. Day 2 meant Georgetown, a serious test where either school could advance. That is, until Georgetown went cold from deep, like Jack Nicholson in The Shining cold. Walker led the Huskies in points, rebounds, and assists, while UConn as a team shot 50% from the field. By now, people were taking note of Kemba Walker. His scoring was already making headlines, but the game against top-seeded Pittsburgh would cement it. It was back and forth the entire way. Pittsburgh shot lights out from 3, with star Ashton Gibbs missing just once from beyond the arc on the way to a 27-point performance. But Kemba's 24 points, combined with Jeremy Lamb's 17 and Alex Oriaki's 13 with some key plays under the net, kept them in it. In the closing seconds, Cardiac Kemba was born. With the game tied up and OT imminent, Kemba said no thank you to more minutes on the floor. UConn called a timeout, and later, Coach Jim Calhoun would say that the play he drew up could have sent the ball to either Kemba Walker or Jamal Coombs McDaniel. But there's a reason you probably don't remember Jamal Coombs McDaniel's name. It was always going to be Kemba. He carries the ball to the top of the arc and assesses his options. He engages Pitt big man Gary McGee and works magic. Jab step, dribble, step back. Jump shot from just inside the arc.
It's good! At the buzzer! And Kemba Walker has done it again!
Everyone loses it. Kemba's mom is jumping up and down in the stands. But this tournament performance wasn't just the best because of 1 game or 1 shot. They'd have to play 2 more games before winning it all. Connecticut would have to go through arch rival Syracuse to make it to the championship game. Could things have unfolded any other way? Even with Kemba filling up the stat sheet all night long, UConn allowed Syracuse to hang around. Hughes sent the game to overtime thanks to this classic Scoop Jardine 3 with only 6 seconds left on the clock. Well, everyone's mind flashed back to that infamous 6 overtime game in 2009 and assumed UConn's run was about to be over. Walker came to the rescue. He was 4 for 4 from the line, and Syracuse hit only 1 shot in overtime. Connecticut had tied the record for most consecutive Big East tournament wins with 4 games in 4 days, and now they'd have the chance to beat it against Louisville in the championship game. And, in fitting fashion, it came down to the wire. The last stretch of the game saw both teams trading leads and neither being able to push their lead to 5 points or more. Preston Knowles, Peyton Siva, and Terrence Jennings would combine for 47 points for Louisville. But Connecticut took the lead with 30 seconds left and hung on tight. Walker didn't win this tournament by himself, of course. Everyone on the team contributed in some way, but he was correctly named tournament MVP after scoring a record-shattering 130 points in 5 games. UConn continued their streak in the NCAA tournament, which they'd also win, but whatever. This is all about the 2011 Big East tournament. Thanks to realignment, it's almost assured that no team will ever do what UConn did in 2011, which is only right, because that year, they were the best.
Hey, thanks for watching The Best. For more college basketball content, check out The Worst March Madness, which also happens to be about 2011 and why UConn's run that year wasn't actually so awesome. Or just check out this other recent episode. Okay, love you, bye.